matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mark Daigneault and I were able to chat. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from Coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here's Irving. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. On the wing, Irving. Williams with the steal. Here's Dort. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
Now, here is Irving. And he drives in. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Irving. The Thunder pull it in.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Dort passes to Williams. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Mavericks now. It's a three-point game. Irving kicks to Thompson. Screen by Gafford. Thompson misses. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 3. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the arc. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 5 points so far.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
Mavericks trail by 6. Screen by Gafford. Irving passes to Gafford. It's blocked. Over in the corner, Williams. And the Thunder, another 3.
Well, perhaps not his preferred angle, but Jalen Williams making that corner 3 look easy.
For the screen on SGA. Here's Irving. The second chance effort. Gafford misses. Here's Oklahoma City now. This run now up to 13-2. Good work there as it goes. 7 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Holmgren with a screen on Irving. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
SGA kicks to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. And it's flagged with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Second shot opportunity. It's tipped. Dort against Thompson. Outside, SGA. Holmgren right side. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Irving passes to Davis over Williams and misses it off the right side of the rim. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Inside. Pass to Hartenstein. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Dort kicks to SGA. Knocks down the 3-ball. SGA's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Thunder.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Williams finds Holmgren. And here's SGA. Shoots. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving passes to Gafford. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motive. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. He's got 6. Over flag. Williams' shot is off. Mavericks trail by 12. Screen by Gafford. Flag with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. The lead now cut to single digits.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call.
Now, here's Holmgren. Nothing on the board. Wallace outside. Jacks up a 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Thompson against Williams. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, pick and roll is a crucial aspect in the NBA, and Klay Thompson on time and on target.
Wallace outside. Outside, Dort. Pass to Williams. And the drought sinks the three-pointer. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Alex Caruso in for Jalen Williams. Now, here is Irving. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot from 16. No good from Irving. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Wallace. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Down low, Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Holmgren. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And then for Dallas, Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. And that one's good, Caruso.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Mavericks coach Jason Kidd addressing the upset over trading away Luka Doncic, and Kidd said he did everything he was supposed to do for the city and the team. But things change. Now we are being judged on the change. If you don't like it, then you have to get out of this business. Back to you guys.
Winning sure cures all, doesn't it? All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Caruso. Wallace outside. Off target with his three. Mavericks trail by 13. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Washington kicks to Russell. Lively sends a screen for Russell. And finished off by Lively.
Derek Lively, at such a young age, such a good screener, and then gets to open space and finishes. Everything you want from a young big.
Now here's Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. 1:07 left to play in the first. It's Russell with the drive. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Boy, the speed of Russell can take you aback. This guy's so good at using it to take the defense apart on the drive.
And there's the drive. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Misses the three. Mavericks trail by 9. Flag with it. Now defended by Wiggins. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 6.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Wallace with a screen for Caruso. To the inside. Wallace misses.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
To the middle. Caruso with the steal. Joe in the corner. And nothing is falling for him right now. Here's flag. That will count, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Thunder.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Wiggins is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. It's the line. In the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. Haji Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
Pocket 2, and again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Wallace, and the dunk by Wallace.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here's Washington. Still without a basket. Wallace, the pass to Caruso. Outside Williams. Outside Williams. Back to Williams. Pass to Williams. Here's Caruso. That three off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Davis with a screen on Wallace. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 9-point game. For three, Marshall. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wallace kicks to Williams. On the wing, Williams. Here's Wiggins, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. That one on Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Here's Williams. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Williams has got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Caruso, following the score by Dallas. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's a screen by Washington. Drives to the hoop, and Flagg throws it down.
When Flagg sees the lane, he's going to exploit it.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. Kicks it out to Wiggins. No good on the three.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Irving passes to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Pass to Caruso. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Washington with this screen on Wallace. To the paint. And it's Washington missing. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Left side Williams. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. In here for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Wiggins. Chad Holmgren comes in for Alex Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Dallas also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Thompson comes in for Marshall. And it's Russell in for Irving. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. For three, Holmgren. They get the rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Davis. The Thunder shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Heaven. This organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Now, here is Russell. Down low, here's Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now, here's Holmgren. He has yet to score. Davis with it. Washington with the screen on Holmgren. Pass to Thompson. And here is Washington. And he trims the lead to single digits.
Boy, you cannot put it in a much better spot than that. Wow.
The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the middle. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks trail by 8. Davis with a screen on SGA. Russell against SGA. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Now, here's SGA. He's got 6. Using his size out of the backcourt, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell dishes to Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got 18 points.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Shoots. Nails the wide-open jump shot. He's got 10. Mavericks trail by 8. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Russell finds Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes. Flexing on him there.
Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
Maverick shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Russell passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Dort kicks to SGA. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Russell. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 6. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Bounce pass from SGA. Pass to Williams. Outside, Dort. Off target from outside.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He called for that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here is Russell. Washington sets the pick for Russell. Back to Washington. It's stolen by SGA. By himself. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How about the awareness from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Gets a steal, quickly turns it into a transition bucket.
Mavericks trail by 6. Outside, Russell. Inside, here's Davis. Davis sets a screen. Here's Flagg. That's tipped. Thompson against Dort. Here's Holmgren. Yep, that one goes in there. And now an 8-point Thunder lead.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Davis with a screen on SGA. Russell. No good off the front iron. The Thunder shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Williams passes to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Now SGA. His three-pointer's off the mark. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Washington.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Outside, Dort wants to get it to Holmgren and does. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Davis at the elbow.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first.
At the line for the Mavericks.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And a close. Game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Irving and Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Flagg in at the 1. And so it's Dallas with it. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Flagg. SGA defending. Irving passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Outside, Dort. Nobody near Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Irving. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Irving against SGA. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Irving. Thompson outside. Lively sets a screen for Thompson. Drains the 19-footer. Thompson's got 8.
Such a terrific, efficient mid-range shooter. Thompson given space, he takes advantage.
And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
The Mavericks trail. Here's Flag. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Back to you, Kevin.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. They could use a bucket, and the rejection by Lively. And good that time. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Flag. He's guarded by Williams. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shea fighting through contact down low.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Irving kicks to Gafford. And the shot is good. He has 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside, Dort. Pass to Holmgren. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
You see the physical attributes that Holmgren has in the paint. Size and energy make it easy for him to find shots.
Lively a screen on Williams, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams can't hit.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Lively a screen on Hartenstein. Irving finds Lively. Back to Irving. Screen by Gafford to the inside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Now here's SGA in transition. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 5. Here's Flag. Williams with the block. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. SGA against Irving. 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in this game. Dort against Thompson. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Here's SGA. For 3, Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
What confidence by Jalen Williams. Just ready in the catch-and-shoot situation, saying, I'm going to get this off before you can do anything about it.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Flag. Lively with the screen. Here he goes. And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Now, here's SGA. He's tightly guarded. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one drops for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Mavericks trail by 11. Irving passes to Gafford. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Hartenstein's got 4 points this quarter. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Lively a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Irving passes to Lively. Misses from short range. The Thunder leading by 13. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's SGA. Back to Hartenstein. And the rejection by Lively. They get it back. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language. Of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And here are the Thunder now. They're on an 18-4 run. Pass to Holmgren. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
To the paint. Stolen by Dort. To the middle. Here's Williams. Up and in from the low block. Williams has got 20. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
Jalen Williams is checked in for the Thunder. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. You know, Doris, we know how good D'Angelo Russell is now, but how about having to play his high school team?
No kidding, Kevin. Let's just talk about the fact that he and future MVP at that time, Joel Embiid, were on the same team in high school. How would you game plan for 2 NBA players if you're another high school team? Stop it.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Williams against Washington. Outside Williams. And the three off target. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Inside.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Took him no time at all on that one. Caruso's got 11 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Wallace. Here's SGA. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Russell. Banked in off the glass.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Russell against SGA. Williams for 3. Mavericks trailed by 15 and stolen by Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for SGA. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Last year, 90%, and he was right there among the best in the league with that percentage.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for the Thunder. A wide open look here for Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And stolen by Williams. Wallace, the pass to Williams. The shot comes out. Davis with some nice D. Washington kicks to Davis. Christie against Wallace. Davis with a screen on Wallace. Christie the pass to Davis. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Wallace looking for an opening. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Number 11, Isaiah Joe.
Russell passes to Davis. Williams with the block. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in command with a 16-point lead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Mavericks trail by 16. Out on the perimeter, Wallace and Williams. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And then Washington with the dunk.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Williams. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams against Martin. Washington with the screen on Williams. Pass to Christie. 6 to shoot. Washington with the screen on Wallace. Christie finds Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Here's Williams. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 12. And here's Russell. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. Oklahoma City gets it back. Williams with a clean look. And it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Now Davis. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Now here's Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Wallace right side. Makes it off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 14.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
Russell passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell, he can impact winning with both his scoring and his passing.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for P.J. Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Christie. And Flagg subbed in for Martin. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break, and they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Williams against Gafford. Pass to Wiggins. Great D that time from Davis. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Flagg. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And the Thunder with the possession here. They're leading by 8. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Down low and stolen by Williams. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And taken away by Wallace. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champ. And the slam by Williams.
Woo-hoo! That's the athleticism you talked about with Jalen Williams. This guy can get off his feet in a hurry.
To the middle, here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Wallace with a screen for SGA. No good from outside. Mavericks trail by 10. Now Russell. Pass to Davis. Thompson in the corner. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wallace kicks to SGA. From outside, off the mark. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Davis with a screen on Caruso. And finished off by Davis.
Selfless play from Flagg. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dort in for Cason Wallace.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Dort with a screen for SGA. Fires from deep. Up again. Holmgren on the follow. Holmgren's got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
He takes it in, and Flagg throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Dort finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around to the paint. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got assist number 5 here tonight. Mavericks trail by 10. Davis with a screen on SGA. Davis. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Hartenstein. Driving in.
Anthony Davis. Third personal foul.
That one is off.
At the line for your Oklahoma City.
He doesn't get the second one. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Davis with a screen on Dort to the inside. Anthony Davis, too much size.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Flagg. Inside, here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 44.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Outside, SGA. Takes the 3. Gafford with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Russell. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Holmgren sets the screen for SGA. Now Dort puts up the 3, and the rejection by Gafford. Flagg with it. Now Davis. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
Now here's Dort. Now SGA.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve. Well, this is the exact guy you would pick to take that shot. Beautifully done.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
SGA feeling it out a bit. Missed on the 3.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Davis with a screen on Williams. Here's Davis. No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. Puts it right back up and in.
Jalen Williams relishes the opportunity to deliver in the clutch, and boy, does he answer.
Russell against Gilgeous-Alexander. For the screen on SGA. The drive by Russell.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Here's Flag. For the screen on Williams. Flag. He'll tip it. Gafford. Russell outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Thompson, the three is off. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And that shuts down any idea of a comeback. That is big time under pressure.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player.